today I think we should finally do a boxing video, like how to ship your reptiles. So these are the items that you're gonna need. You're gonna need a box. It honestly can be any box, but personally I prefer the boxes from Reptiles to You, because I love the warnings and everything that they have there, the temperature warnings. I'm using a 7x7x7 box today because I'm only shipping one gecko. So you're gonna need a deli cup. Honestly, it can actually be really any kind of deli cup. It can be just a Tupperware container, just as long as it fits in the box. I'm gonna need tape. These are the foam inserts, styrofoam inserts that go into the box. And then I'm gonna need my gecko. This is Hershey. I am so sad to be shipping him because he is so high contrast and he's absolutely gorgeous. His head isn't the best, but I absolutely adore him. You're gonna want some water so that you can spray your gecko before you pack it. You're also gonna need a piece of paper towel to put in your deli cup with your gecko. And then you're also gonna want a newspaper so you can stuff it around. So I'll show you how all of this goes down. So first off, you gotta fold the box. I know, it's super exciting. Fold the box. You wanna do this side in, one side and one side. Personally, I like to do it with the labels on the top just so that they know if they need to measure it for some reason. I don't know if they have to measure it at some point or something. I don't know. On the shipping label, I'll usually label it as 1 pound in a 7x7 box. Alright, so now you got your box. I know it's dark out here, guys, and you can't really see me, and I'm sorry. But luckily all this stuff is pretty light colored, so you'll be able to see that. So now you have your box, right? Now the styrofoam comes in 2 different sizes. It comes in small square, and it comes in big square, as you can see. Big squares go on the bottom and on the top. Small squares are going to go around it. Now when I say around it and not on the sides, you'll see. This is the part that I had trouble with when I first shipped. I was like, why are these not fitting? You put the bottom in first, which is the big square, right? Then you put the side in. You gotta make sure it goes sideways, so it's gonna have a little gap. That's the part that made me cry. So my own head does this. Guess what? You do them like puzzle pieces. So sideways, sideways, sideways. Check it out. You have an insulated box. So now for the fun part, especially with Hershey, because I already did this once with him. He was not very cooperative. So for him, because he's a pretty big guy in a small cup, which is okay, by the way, because you don't want them to wiggle around too much. What happens when it falls, right? He could go splat, splat. That's what seatbelts are for, right? This is his little gecko seatbelt. So I'm going to fold this up so it's this pretty small square in the bottom of the cup. And then I'm going to spray it just a little bit. Now I have this on mist, as you can see, so it's not a straight line. So I'm just, that's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing too much. You do not want them soaked like you're doing a sauna or something, because just don't do it. Imagine him being in the cup, so the paper towel is soaking wet, it gets hot in the truck or something. It's a gecko sauna. Like, I mean, that would suck. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be in a sauna when I'm on an airplane or if I'm in a car. Like, that would really suck. Anyways, the gorgeous man himself, who's now so upset that he's black. I love him and I'm so sad. But he's going to a good home, so I'm going to miss him. It's okay. I love you. So this is the fun part. Usually what I do is I put them in head first, and then I use my other hand as a cage on top. Yeah, that didn't work. So, and then I get his tail in, his little nubby tail. And then wherever his head goes, I make sure that my other hand that's the cage is on top. So that way he doesn't get out, right? So now for the fun part. Usually, or sometimes I will have a cool pack, or a cold pack, a hot pack, or a Phase 22 pack. Phase 22 are the best. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're my favorites, and they work for all temperatures. Basically, if you don't want it too hot, it'll make sure it doesn't get too hot. If you don't want it too cold, it makes sure it doesn't get too cold. I was going to put in a Phase 22 and a cold pack to make sure that it's cold but not too cold. But since today actually ended up being not that bad, I'm not going to do it. I'll show that later. I'll probably do a separate video for the cold packs and heat packs and all that. So now time for the newspaper. Hold up. If you are using a cold heat or Phase 22 pack, you want to wrap it in the newspaper because you don't want it to be directly on them. Directly on them will be too cold. Directly on them will be too hot. Directly on them, I don't know what the excuse for the Phase 22 pack is. I guess it just moderates it too much. Whatever. So, paper towel on the bottom, in goes the Gecko. So as you can see, he's kind of wiggling around. By the way, it's not torture to put him sideways. He's a gecko. He climbs on the side of trees. Anyways, so as you can see, he's wiggling around. So what you want to do, more newspaper. I'm going to rip in the sides because it's not too much on the side that he's wiggling around. I'm going to stuff it around him on both sides. If I can. If I can't, that's fine. That means he won't move. So, okay, he's upside down. Whatever. But as you can see, now he's not moving. I can turn it sideways. He's not moving. So that's good. That's what you want. Again, with the Gecko seatbelt. Now, one for the top. Insulation. So then, I got all my newspaper in. Now just for the cherry on top. Business card. And as you can see, this is my business card. 301 Cresteds. My name is Claire Rice. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, MeWe. I'm not on it that much, but whatever. And my website, which is just 301cresteds.com. So put that as the cherry on top. And then we're going to use our last big square. Put that on top. And then we're going to fold it again. Fold the sides and. Other sides and. I know it's silly, but honestly, I've had some customers that didn't know how to fold boxes. So, you know, just take it, I guess. So now, I try to get it in a nice straight line just because it's prettier. Of course, the tape doesn't want to be straight. It's telling my tale. Alright. So, I haven't printed off a label for this yet. I'll do, maybe if I talk to Debbie, I'll see if I can do like a little how-to video on how to work and fill out a label from Reptiles to You. But yeah, so all you have to do now is stick that label on top. You have to write on the sides the scientific name, the common name of the species, whatever you're shipping, and how many are in here. I usually do that on both sides, and this person usually would get a sticker. I forgot my stickers. But yeah, so then you do shipping label and a sticker. I'll make another video for the shipping label and another video for the cold and hot and Phase 22 packs. But anyways, I hope this helped some of you newbies, some of you not so newbies. I hope I helped someone. And I hope that Hershey is going to a good home. I know he is, but I love this guy. So, bye Hershey, I love you. Oh, and the Deli Cups do have holes in them. If you end up using some Tupperware that you get from the grocery store or something, make sure you put holes in it. You don't need too many. They don't need to be too big. It's just nice for them. And no, the newspaper and the styrofoam and all that, it's not, it doesn't need holes. They're such small animals with such tiny lungs that this isn't going to suffocate them. And especially overnight, it's really not that bad. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. Find my website. Holler at me.